I was just talking about this game. Alright, y'all. I wonder if anyone's actually going to be free to join the stream. I really want to try Consume Me. Alright, I hope everyone can hear me okay. I think you should be able to hear me okay. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty, so the show starts in about 10 minutes. For anyone who's watching, just let me know how the audio is. I still haven't played Hades 2. Should close. The Discord.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Everything is a bit quiet. Okay, even my mic is a bit quiet.
You know me, headmistress.
Yep, okay. Let me
I'll do both.
hire the mic. You should be able to hear me a little bit better now. Let me hire up the show. Alright, let me know if you
It's now or never.
I think I should be coming in pretty good now. Maybe even too loud, I don't know.
I'm well aware how capable you are.
Okay, make the show a little bit louder. Okay, there we go.
This family
Loud? Too loud?
deserve their vengeance. I cannot stop Cronus on my own. Will you aid me?
We got your back, sister.
The show is too loud?
Moving forward. Care for a little wager here? That'll take
My
more
mic
than
is a little
you.
too loud.
Let's
Alright,
see
lower
how
it a little
strong
bit.
you really are.
Interesting. Wonder if it's something on my end. I have volume all the way up. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit close to the mic too. I was like right on top of the mic, so I don't know. It's also Twitch. Twitch kind of sucks. Aside from that, welcome. What's up, Nate? Hey, my pal. So it's the Indie Game Awards. I think maybe, like, to be honest, I've played maybe like 70% of the games that are about to be shown, so I'm pretty stoked to see how it goes. My kids are being also being unbearably loud, so that doesn't help. Just don't want another sweep. Yeah, I'm with you. I think Silksong's gonna win a few more game awards. Deservedly so. Like, because I think that Clair Obscur was more of the Game Awards type of game versus this is very indie. I hate feeling like such a hater of a game that I really enjoyed, like 33. Yeah, I know, it was a fantastic game. I thought it took the place of Game of the Year for me, but I think Silksong is still, I think it's the one. Like, this game was so much fun. Oddly enough, the only games that I bought myself Silksong Expedition are the only ones I didn't review this year. There's something about not having to do it because I didn't get a key for them. And I feel like I'm so done with both of them at this point. It's a great sponsor to have. Yeah, this game looks really interesting too, coming out next year. I feel like not one of the games that Annapurna Interactive is publishing ever looks like a game that came before it. It's always kind of different. My game of the years really makes the popular cut. Oh, okay. So what was yours actually for this year? If you don't mind sharing. I think you've said this already to me. Maybe I've just forgotten. This cat is so adorable. I'm also wondering if they're going to give us any exclusives during the show. Like any trailers. That's what I'm hoping for. Probably Blueprints. Yeah, I could see Blueprints winning here, though. Well, I don't know, yeah. Or 100 Line. Did you play Keep Driving? This was also another one that, like, hit for me. Soundtrack was so good for this game too. 100 Line. Yeah, that's not one I've heard of. 100 Line. The soundtrack for this game was so fucking good. The 100 Line. Okay. Story-rich visual novel. Yeah, you are the visual novel. That's your main. That's your main. I don't know what I'm saying. This game does look pretty rad, though. Visual novel. Oh man, and then Citizen Sleeper 2. Yeah, Nate. Citizen Sleeper 2 was my game of the year from the second I finished it up until Silksong. Like all year, that's all I talked about. And then it just seems like everyone forgot about it. They wrote a visual novel with 100 endings and haven't gotten any attention in these events. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm not familiar with the studio, and I don't know any of these other games that they've released. But it's sort of not my genre anyway. But really interesting to check out. I think Gareth, the writer of Citizen Sleeper, is probably one of the best games writers we have right now. Yes, 100%. I want a Citizen Sleeper like book at this point. Maybe a choose your own adventure book. Keep Driving was rad. There was a game that Gareth also recommended this year that I need to see. There is, but I think it's like sold out. They don't even have it for sale anymore because it's like a Lost in Cult like thing. I believe that all the trailers are showing right now are all the ones that got nominated for Game of the Year. Pipistrello was also... This was a fantastic game. Yeah, this one I highly recommend. This is a really good one. All the upgrades, all the little hidden items, little puzzles you have to solve, and character design, everything was really fun. Some of the puzzles really kicked my ass. I have a list of, I made a list of the games that I need to play next year that I didn't play this year, that came out this year, and it's like 20 games. And then I already have 50, or I had 100 that I whittled down to 50 for next year, so. How did 1000 Resist perform at this event last year? That was a game of the year last year that got not enough attention. I don't remember, like, I don't think I watched last year's either. Because I think the time was also around this time. This is going to be my first time watching it from beginning to end. All right, here we go.
And I'm Kyle Stevenson. Whether it's late at night or early in the morning where you're tuning in from,
Late at night.
we're so thrilled to have you here celebrating indies with us.
Tonight is about the human beings who drive our industry forward. Folks who pour their hearts and souls into the experiences that bring us a bit of light in a dark, scary world. No game announcements.
Yeah, I was just talking to, well, I wasn't talking to her, it was just in the comment section, but with Jenny from Wholesome Games, and she was recommending it. So I'm stoked to try that one out. Yeah, and Roger, that's another one I forgot. It's not on my list. You know what? If you're down to play and Roger, I'm also down to play it.
As cliche as it may sound,
As
it really
a
does take a village to organize a show
sidebar game of the month for January.
Also have to take a moment to show all the love to our sponsors for literally putting their money where their mouths are.
Panic is always a part of these great events.
Without you, I wouldn't have been able to afford this suit jacket. See, we listened to the feedback from last year.
You do look good, buddy.
Nice.
Thank you. You too, Kelsey. It bears repeating that the IGAs are strictly an awards-only ceremony. I'd love to tell you all about Hotline Miami 3, but that's not what tonight is about. It's about recognizing.
Oh, they're not going to show any trailers at all?
developers and their games over the
I
past
feel like
year.
that's what I'm used to.
Here's a quick rundown of how it's all going to go down.
All of our nominees have either launched in 1.0 or early access between November 1st, 2024 and October 31st, 2025. To ensure a diverse selection of
Damn.
games across all
So,
categories, each game
okay.
can be nominated for only one general category. This rule doesn't apply to the community management, community picks, and game of the year categories, as well as categories from our fellow indie game showcase.
Each nomination
Of course,
per
games
general
developed
category.
using
Interesting.
generative AI are ineligible for nomination. For a detailed rundown of eligibility and how our nominees were selected, head to the link at the bottom of the screen.
Remember, tonight is a celebration. If your favorite game leaves empty-handed or wasn't nominated at all, that's okay. There are a lot of indie games out there, way more than we could possibly feature on this show. As we head into the holidays, please keep being a supportive backbone for your
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they're saying. So that's really good.
Need a place to start? Head over to the official IGA Steam event. That's your hub for all of tonight's nominees and more. Gift a game to a friend for the holidays, treat yourself during the break, or just hit that wish list button on anything that piques your interest.
Perfect. Okay, enough preamble. Let's get into the evening's first category.
Our first presenter is hard at
Already
work
gives it a
crafting
thumbs up in my book.
latest
Yep,
in Witch
agreed.
Death. Please welcome Anna Hollenrake from Electric.
Debut game.
Hello, my name is Anna Hollenrake, and I'm the creative director at Electric Saint.
Isn't the
Our
Crescent
first award
County?
shines a spotlight on a whole
I think
new
she's
wave
making
of
Crescent
incredible
County.
voices that have recently joined the indie
That
scene.
like witch.
Launching a game for the very first time takes a lot of creativity, guts, and commitment. And in this industry, that's no mean feat. So, with that in mind, our nominees for debut game are Discounty by Crinkle Cut Games,
I heard a lot of great things about this game.
Fretless, The Wrath of Rift.
Oh, Fretless was really good, guys. Fretless was a fantastic game.
A Frosty Glide by Magic Rain Studios.
I think it's Ela, as far as I know.
Sorry We're Closed.
These are
by
all really
Download
good games. Sorry, We're Closed is so good.
Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 by Sam.
What if Claire Obscure wins this and that's it? Played the demo of Fretless and it
Pirates
seemed fun.
Realm
Yeah, it was
by
really fun.
Gene Tyrant.
It was like a RPG with not too much grinding, which is I'm always
And the debut
welcoming stuff like
game
that.
award goes to Claire Obscure Expedition 33 by Sandfall Interactive.
Of course. Of course. Oh snap, not even giving Blueprints a nom is wild. Yeah, I think they limit it to 6 games
Here to celebrate a few developers making that the standard
total
for
that they
industry is
nominate.
Lori Kate Dale, founder of Accessibility and the Accessibility
Or
Initiative.
Blueprints is nominated for something
Hello,
else.
everyone. My name's Laura Kate Dale.
I think it's nominated for
Disabled
design.
gamer, accessibility advocate, and host of the Accessibility Summer Showcase.
Accessibility
I'm honored to be here
Showcase.
today
Okay, interesting.
To introduce the nominees and winner for the Achievement in Accessibility Award. Over the past 5 or so years, the video game industry has come forward in leaps and bounds in terms of how we standardize accessibility for disabled players. However, perhaps more impressive to me are the ways that indie developers are innovating in the accessibility space, redefining who we consider in accessibility efforts, and what ways we approach helping more people to engage with more genres of games.
I love this.
Video games as a
I love to see
medium
more
should be
initiatives like
accessible
this.
to everyone.
I would think
If
the
we
best
love
standout
this
thing
medium,
of
we
Claire
should want
is
as
not that
many
it's a
people as possible to
debut,
be able
but
to
its
play.
music.
And these 6 nominees have
I mean, it's a pretty
gone
good
above and beyond in
debut
terms of
for a
finding
studio,
new
right?
ways
Like,
to help make sure that more people get to play the games we love. Here are
but
the
yeah, I
nominees
mean,
for
the art
Achievement in
and music
Accessibility
is
Award.
fantastic.
Abiotic Factor by Deepfield Games.
I mean, it's unfair
This
because
game
everything
featured
about the game is
impressively
really, really good.
robust options to alter basically
If you had to
any
choose one,
aspect
oh,
of the
okay.
game that might have been inaccessible, regardless of how much it might undo the intended gameplay experience. Calm the Storm by Ludic Lima. A short narrative experience,
Okay.
essentially a choose-your-own-adventure podcast, Calm the Storm can be played in multiple mechanically accessible ways, including voice recognition.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Peak by Landfall Games.
What did
and
they do for
Acrocrab.
Peak?
Peak's developers have done a fantastic job regularly updating the game's accessibility in post-launch patches, responding to very granular player feedback of their accessibility support. Spray Paint
Oh,
Simulator.
I thought maybe
by
they were going to
North
explain
Star
what
Video
accessibility
Games.
is for.
This title features robust options for motor control accessibility, cognitive accessibility.
I'm guessing Peak
motion
could
sickness
win here,
reduction,
and then
and
Peak
visual
could also win for
accessibility.
community because they have one of the best community managers.
Cross by Outloon. Dyscalculia is rarely considered in conversations around accessibility. Squeakcross is full of numerous different accessibility options for players who struggle with mental handling of numbers. Barista by
Interesting.
Yofi Asi. Barista is a sightless blind player accessible title.
Yeah, 100%.
with
This is
humor
super
and a
nice.
very polished gameplay loop. A highly impressive game jam title from early this year.
Yeah, like the Game Awards. Claire
And
Obscure.
the Indie Game Award for Achievement in Accessibility goes to Peak
Claire
by
Obscure,
Landfall
I mean,
Games
no.
and Acrocrab.
Yeah, I can picture Peak winning for this and for
Wow, hey, thank you so much. It means a lot to us to receive the award for achievement in accessibility. You know, with Peak, we wanted to make a game for everyone, and making a game for everyone means making it accessible. We honestly didn't have a lot of good accessibility options at launch.
Oh, is that the
since it was a
going
pretty
under
basic
character in the back
game.
next to the crab?
But for us, it was important
That's
to
so
listen to
sick.
feedback from the community and do our best.
Oh,
to
that's all
have
their
the
games,
right
I think, in the back.
toggles
The
and improve
stuffed
base
animal
game
that's on the
to let
left too.
As many people as possible play it. And like with Another Crab's Treasure last year, we wanted to make accessibility fun, which is why there's a button to turn spiders into Bing Bong.
Oh, that's the type of thing that they're talking about. That's pretty good.
Thank you to everyone at both Agrocrab and Landfall for making this game possible, and thank you to the Indie Game Awards.
Very sweet. Peak was a fantastic game. Still is a fantastic game.
New for this year's ceremony, the Indie Game Awards expands globally to highlight developers who offer different perspectives through their craft. From
Oh, yeah, I
nominations
think
to
they have-
selecting the recipients. Our new regional and specialized categories are being led by partner showcases and
Oh,
festivals.
nice.
Kicking
I
off
love
new
this.
initiative is Ben Rausch, program director of Africa's first annual Destination Indie Games and
Oh,
Immersive
Playtopia
Arts
just
Festival
happened recently.
conference.
Hi indie fans, I'm Ben Rausch.
Oh, nice, Ben.
As the program director of Playtopia, Africa's biggest indie games festival. Every year, the Playtopia Arcade exhibits a selection of works that celebrate indie games at their most creative, original, and well-crafted. To curate this
Ben is
exhibition,
super talented. I
we
love
spend
this
the
guy.
year hunting for outstanding titles and have a free open submission system where anyone can send us their games for consideration. At Playtopia 2025, 105 games were exhibited, and 55 of those games were created by devs from Africa. We're honored to be
Amazing.
invited to curate the nominees for the African Indie Game Award. I hope that this award will be something that inspires African devs to continue crafting excellent games for a global audience. I want to take this opportunity to encourage indie game fans to support and share the work of African devs, and I want to send the hugest of high fives to every single African indie that's making and sharing games with the world. The 2025 nominees for the African Indie Game Award are
Some cool global hotspots of gaming that deserve attention. Yeah, 100%.
Finding Father by Studio Bow and Pressure Cooker Studios, Flibius McDougal and the Mysterious Flying Machine by Unsigned Double Collective,
Flibius McDougal and the Mysterious Flying Machine is the best name ever.
Metavoidal by Yellow Lab Games,
Whoa, Metavoidal looks really good.
and Stick It to the Stick Man by Free Lives.
My Free Lives, didn't they make that Angerfoot
And
game
the
where you
Indie Game
kick stuff?
Award goes to Stick It to the Stick Man by Free Lives.
Congratulations to ourselves, and congratulations to all the new games coming out of Africa.
The game getting like a little mini trailer as well is pretty good. Nice touch.
One of the new categories we're introducing is something we're super excited about.
Indie Vanguards.
Indie
These 5
Vanguards.
independent developers are just starting their journeys in the indie scene, already impressing us with bold debut projects, game jams, and even demos.
Let's take a look at the first member of the inaugural class.
Hey everyone!
Stirring me back to Newgrounds games. Yeah, I could see that too.
Privilege it is to be selected for the Indie Vanguard class of 2025.
This is a cool. This is cool.
Talent on display in this year's show.
The
Being here would not have been
team
possible
at 6-1
without the
Indie is
enormous
killing it.
support of
I
my
love this.
wife and my kids, my family, and everyone who helped me push forward in releasing such a weird, experimental, and kinda head-scratching title in 2025.
Whoa,
A
what
huge
is that?
Thank you goes out to the folks at Mod Retro for making the physical release of Shanty possible, and everyone in the Game Boy homebrew community.
Oh, it's an official
Developers,
Game Boy
players,
game.
and
Okay,
the
cool.
makers of GB Studio, who I feel I am sharing this honor with. Time may have left these beloved old systems behind, but they still have so much more to give. From inspiring new generations of developers to offering a genuine ecosystem for developers and players to craft new experiences and push innovation forward. I think that is what indie means to me in the end. No matter the amount of access studios today have to resources, funding opportunities, influence, tools, and capabilities, I believe indies, whatever their size or capacity, embody and will continue to carry that pure and true spirit of creation
I
into the
played in
future.
GB Studio for a few hours
They
before
are and will
getting
always be the
super
ones that
overwhelmed.
look back into what first
Yeah, I'm no
inspired them to
developer.
create
I think I've
games,
downloaded it a bunch of
tasking
times, but
themselves to remind us why
I
we
never
love
get
games
anywhere.
and what makes us all fall in love
But it
with
seems like
time
such a
and again.
cool tool to make for
Whatever the
free.
future might hold, I can rest assured that the industry is in the best of hands. My heartfelt congratulations to all the winners and nominees.
A strong visual aesthetic can make a first impression everlasting.
I think Blueprints is gonna win here.
Liam Edwards knows a thing or two about knocking that first impression out of the park.
Hello Indie Game Awards, I'm Liam Edwards, one of the co-founders of the Kyoto indie-based studio Denkiworks, the creators of Tanuki Pond Summer. And I'm
Oh,
here
this
at
is a
the
great game
stunning
too.
Kyoto Imperial Palace. What better place to talk to you
I just
about
hope it wins
visual
something.
design nominees for this year's awards.
I think
In
this
a
is where it's
world
gonna win.
where there's seemingly endless amounts of video games being released all of the time, it's never been more important to aesthetically stand out and be unique. So here are this year's best of the best, the nominees for visual design. 30 Birds by Ram Ram Games and Business Goose Studios.
That game looks pretty good.
Artiste Impact by Mass. Cat Detective Albert
I
Lyle
think it's
by
nominated
Mondo
here.
Studios.
That game looks really cool.
Eclipsium by House
This one
Marque.
also looks really, really cool.
Machina by Tala and Jack Co.
Whoa.
Slime Rancher 2 by Monomi Park.
Slime Rancher 2 was this year? What? I thought I could have sworn Blueprints was
And the
nominated for
award
that.
goes to 30 Birds by Ram Ram Games and Business Goose Studios.
Maybe it's like art direction or something?
studio, and I'm the main developer behind 30 Birds.
Slime Rancher didn't come out in like 2010. The first one I think did, but I don't think that.
Thanks a lot for the award.
I think maybe the second one just came out on PC this year.
For the organization.
Also, they vote from November 2024.
With us.
No.
We hope that
How was the voting?
to these awards, new people may discover 30 Birds and have a great time playing it.
Thanks again, and
Bye bye.
I've never heard of this game, but it looks pretty rad.
The strongest narratives help us connect our personal experiences
Citizen
with
Sleeper,
on-screen
100%.
to immersive worlds and wondrous characters. Through past relationships,
Early
and
access
spicy
situation. Oh,
fires,
okay.
Eka from Outer Loop Games has masterfully achieved just that.
Hi, I'm Eka from Outer Loop Games, game director on Thirsty Suitors and the upcoming Dose of Divas.
Dose of Divas looks really good.
It doesn't just entertain, it moves you, it challenges you, and sticks with you.
I love that skateboard in the back.
Because life is in the details. These 6 indies deliver exactly that. Unforgettable characters, immersive worlds, and stories from a unique point of view that keep echoing in your mind long after you're done playing. Here are the nominees for narrative. Citizen Sleeper 2,
Yeah.
Skyward Vector by Jump Over the Age.
This has to win. There's nothing else, I think.
Consumi by Jenny Zhao Shah, AP Thompson, Jian Li, Violet WP, and Ken Koda Snyder. The Drifter by Parohoof and
I did hear The Drifter was a really good narrative game, but Citizen Sleeper has to win.
Promise Mascot Agency by Kaizen Gameworks.
I love this game too. This game blew my mind.
The Root Trees Are Dead by Evil Trout Inc.
Now that I think about this, could win too, I guess.
The Seance of Blake Manor by Spooky Doorway.
I'm thinking Citizen Sleeper 2.
And the Indie Award goes to
Citizen Sleeper 2.
Citizen Sleeper 2.
Yeah, there we go.
Skyward Vector by Jump Over the Age.
Woo.
Congrats.
I'm trying not to be that loud because everyone's sleeping in my house.
Hi, I'm Gareth Damian Martin, the creator of Citizen Sleeper, and I want to thank the Indie Game Awards for recognizing Citizen Sleeper 2 in the narrative category. It's been an incredible journey over the past 5 years making the Citizen Sleeper games, and it's a journey I couldn't have gone on without Guillaume Saint-Gelon, the game's incredible artist, Amos Roddy, the game's composer, Dan and Matt Collier, who helped me get the game on so many different platforms, and of course my publisher Fellow Traveller, who do incredible work supporting narrative games. I also would love to show huge thanks to all the players and everybody who's told their friends, who's been too much of a sicko about Citizen Sleeper 2, who pushed
I love this game.
series to people they know and supported the games. I really did not believe that this is what would happen when I started on this journey, and I'll be forever thankful for everyone who's recognized these games and who has felt something from these stories. So
The tabletop game is right there behind him. Yeah, this game was fantastic. Yeah, 100%. They did a super cool Substack project hyping. Yeah.
Created in honor of the late beloved developer, the Muhammad
There was a really cool
Award recognizes an exceptional storyteller and their profound work shaping deep narratives in games. As soon as our ceremony ended last year, we knew who our next recipient would be without any hesitation. My initial interaction with this person was actually pretty funny. She assumed I was reaching out because of one particular game, but I told her that even in her games without strict narrative, her games tell a story. Stories aren't just one experience.
Is
on
it the
screen,
person
they're
who
also
made like the
memories that are created with
coffee
the ones you love through
talk
the act of
games?
playing. But
Or maybe I'm mixing that
enough
up.
from me. I think our presenter has a very story to share. Without further ado, here to present the 2025 Muhammad Fahmy Storyteller Award, the one and only Lena Rain.
Lena Rain.
In 2016, I got a random DM on Twitter that changed the entire course of my career. I was working as a game designer with aspirations of writing music for games. I had
love
a
that
few
shirt.
really amazing opportunities, but I never found the right project that let me feel like I was fully part of the team. And then I got a DM from Maddie asking if I'd like to do music for a little game that she and some friends were working on called Celeste. Making
Soundtrack
that
is
game
so
with
good
the
for
team
Celeste.
lit a fire under me. Nothing during my day job felt nearly as exciting and inspiring as getting to go home and work late into the night on music for this little platformer. I don't really know what Maddie saw in my music, but somehow it managed to fit right into place.
It looks really cool. Celeste 64.
And it wasn't just in the words, really. It was
the ROM somewhere on my computer.
The way a screen was laid out, the way new mechanics and level gimmicks gave rise to a metaphoric experience. Even before dialogue was written, playing the levels felt like understanding the story of Madeline and allowed me to write as evocative music as I was able to.
Yeah, soundtrack is really good for this game.
Now, almost 8 years after releasing
also, Lena Raine has
constantly feel
done some fantastic soundtracks.
Has had on the greater community that blossomed around Celeste. Hundreds of talented creators have also been inspired to make their own levels, their own stories, their own music. Extremely talented speedrunners race every year to raise money for global medical aid and cancer research. At every games event I get a chance to attend, people come up and express just how much the game means to them.
I didn't know they put this amount of work on making indie games. Yeah, Mapao, there's so many good indie games you need to check out. If I ever get a tattoo, it'll be the feather from Celeste. Oh, that's so sick.
It made an impact on their lives for the
Mapao, like, it was one of the reasons why I even picked to start Good Game Lobby was I was sick of seeing all the AAA games.
Empathy and care. So I am beyond pleased to present the Mohammed Fahmy Storyteller Award to my collaborator and friend, Maddie Thorson.
Oh, fantastic.
It's an honor to accept the Storyteller Award. And of course, I need to thank all of the brilliant collaborators I've had the privilege of working with along the way. Towerfall and Celeste were truly team efforts. I believe that we make games in the hopes that they will impact someone and maybe even inspire someone to
same.
add their own voice to the conversation.
Indie games are 100% favorite.
This beautiful medium games is something that we're all building together. So to be recognized like this for my contributions.
I thought these games were made so effortlessly. Yeah, they put a ton of work.
Sincerely, the highest honor.
Like the idea of lifting up devs like this. Not many people know the faces behind the games. Yeah, this is this is fantastic.
I don't plan on stopping.
I'm very tired,
really just
but I feel like I'm gonna cry at some point during the show.
I hope to make a lot more of them. So, thank you, and keep making beautiful things.
Women-led Games brings recognition to the hardworking women in the games industry. Representing their annual showcases is
Some don't want to be known though.
Ash said hi.
The world will never meet.
Hi everyone,
local
this is
thunk,
Ash said hi,
I fear.
Twitch
Okay.
Women's Guild lead and host for this year's IGA for the Women-led Indie Game Award. This year we are honoring
It's a lot of plushies.
fantastic women in game development from around the world. Expressing our unique contributions is paramount to ensuring that women and non-binary folk feel represented. We must remember that everyone's differences make our world more whole. There are many trailblazers in the indie game scene, creating experiences that hold a lens to the complex and beautiful demographic of gamers today.
Canonically, just Ben Starr and a Jester outfit. Ben Starr's the best.
Award. Cabernet by Party for Introverts.
Party for Introverts is such a good studio name.
Gemporium by Merge Conflict Studio.
Gemporium, that's also a really good name for a game.
White Knuckle by Dark Machine Games. Urban Myth Disillusion Center by Hakababunko.
Hakababunko.
Spilled by Lentil.
I think Spilled is probably gonna win right here.
Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping by Happy Broccoli Games.
I can picture Spilled winning. It was all over my feed, and I backed it on Kickstarter.
Urban Myth Disillusion Center by Hakababunko.
Hakababunko is such a cool name.
すごくいいよ。いい顔してるけど、ここ見な、ここ。この度は
We're deeply grateful to receive the prestigious Women-led Indie Game Award at the Indie Game Awards.
インディーゲームアワードという名誉ある賞をいただき、心より感謝申し上げます。
Our production team at Hakabunko is truly honored by this recognition. This game has come this far thanks to the dedication of all our members and the warm support of our players, our wonderful anomalies. Our team will continue to work hard and deliver games that stay in your hearts. Arigato. Thank you very much. There's some nice pixel animations. That song is pretty dope too.
It takes a village to create a community that's not only fun, but engaging and welcoming. Please welcome Kennedy Lee Slocum, social media manager of Black Kite Games.
Hi, Indie Game Awards. My name is Kennedy Lee Slocum, and I'm a games writer and community manager for Black Kite Games. And I just want to say, as I'm sure all of
I
this
feel like I've seen her around, but I don't know.
Community management is a weird job. It covers so much more than people realize. Whether it's an individual or a whole team, they're the unsung heroes that wear many hats. Handling everything from player support to keeping the community positive, endlessly researching internet slang, organizing events, and representing the personality of their entire studio.
Yeah, my community is so small, and even the minimal amount of community management that I do can be pretty stressful.
Our next award celebrates those who have
I'm
gone
stoked for my community, though.
beyond to
Love everybody.
foster a vibrant, inclusive community in an industry that can make it quite challenging at times, but will ultimately always need voices like theirs. Here are the nominees for community management. Jenny Zhao Xia.
Jenny's account is so funny.
Strange Scaffold.
Oh, Strange Scaffold is another really great studio.
Sassy Chap Games.
I still can't believe that this is a game.
All Day, All Night. Team Peak.
I can picture Peak winning right here.
Game Smithing Limited.
Peak just did like a concert with Baby No Money in the game, like the other day.
And the Indie Game Award goes to
Peak.
Team Peak.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey Scouts, I'm Paige. And I'm Hannah, and we're joined by the rest of our Peak community team, Beth and Josephine. Hello. Hello.
Thank you so much
This
for
is
the
so
Indie Game
good.
Award in community management. We couldn't have done it
Paige
without
is really
amazing
great.
help from our Discord moderators, all the content creators who made the Peak community what it is, and of course, all the scouts at home like you.
You're falling off the mountain. He's like
slowly
slid down.
sliding off. Agrocrab was lucky to win the Community Management Award last year, but Peak was made in collaboration with our friends over at Landfall, so we get to share it this year. I'm happy this award is handed to another incredible community manager and team because they deserve it so much. Landfall has been around for over 10 years, and this is their first award in community management.
Oh, this is so cool.
Fucking crazy. Imagine looking at the trenches of the Steam forums for 10 years.
Hi, it's me, Hannah, from the Landfall team. The one in the trenches. Thank you all so much for this award. It's been a while to see
Yeah,
our
go
amazing
Sweden.
community grow over the last 10 years.
They're a
From
Swedish
gifts of
studio.
people in a Skype chat about flying to millions of Peak Scouts climbing mountains. And we couldn't have done it without our amazing team. Lisabeth, who does the best support in the biz. Josephine, who just started but has hit the ground
Josephine.
running. Liv, who backed us up during those stressful months before and after launch. Kate and our lovely Discord moderators. And of course, Paige, who it's been an honor to work with on this game. We wouldn't be here without Agrocrab and the rest of the Landfall and Peak team. They're always there to fix bugs, listen to community suggestions, and support us in any way they can. And last but not least, I want to give a special thank you to the amazing players, because there wouldn't be a community without you.
Finally, we have one more person who would like to say a
Bing
speech.
bong.
Bing Bong, take it away.
Bing Bong, you're supposed to say something nice to the viewers.
Bing Bong, we're live here. You can do it.
Put him in the cannon. You better get in the cannon, Bing Bong. This is for the fans.
Yeah, this award show is the best.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Thank you for being the peak community. Aggro Crabs and Other Crabs Treasure was my second game of the year last year.
We're Cookie Crayon, an indie game studio from New Zealand.
We love to create bite-sized games with a strong focus on the visuals and experimentation.
I haven't played any of these games. They look all amazing.
We wanted the art style to be bold and loud to contrast with the quiet sneakiness of the game.
We're definitely in an interesting era of community management. I read Victoria Tran's whole book on it this year. Oh yeah. I have her newsletter. Her newsletter's super interesting. It's a field that I kind of want to go into, that I can hopefully like work at a company while I build up Good Game Lobby.
You can freely create without the fear of something being wrong.
But I'm trying to skip that step and just
try out the most
do a Good Game Lobby
just to see what happens.
full time, but we'll see.
It's a place where time, budget, and technical skill limitations can actually help to push ideas into new areas that maybe you wouldn't have explored otherwise. Thank you so much to everyone involved in the
Sort of am in that field, so it was a must read. Okay, nice. Yeah, then I'll definitely pick it up.
Can't make a lasting impact. Developer Graham Reed knows how to pack one heck of a punch in a single sitting.
Hey everybody, my name is Graham Reed, also known as Graham of Legend, and I'm a Jamaican indie game developer currently working on a small island.
Oh, Graham, yeah, Our Lands.
Now, sometimes less is more, and a great game isn't defined by its how long to beat stats, but rather is defined by
Is Our Lands
being
out?
memorable and compelling in the small amount
I
of
remember
time
he
it
was
has.
developing it, but
Now this next award goes out to all those games, and it celebrates the short games that pack up punch, that leave you satisfied and wanting more. Here are the nominees for bite-sized game. Karimara, Beneath the Four Winds
I didn't play
by Fantastic
Karimara. Damn it, there's too many games.
by Wobble Boy.
Fly Knight also looks really cool.
Many Nights a Whisper by Deconstruct.
I just picked this up. It's like $2.
The Dark Queen of Morthome by Mosu. This game will end in 205 clicks by Insert Disc 5.
It's a really good game name.
And Time Flies.
Oh, Time
by
Flies.
Rebels.
Oh, I love this game. It was so good.
And the Indie Game Award goes to
They actually had it on paper?
Time Flies.
Yes, Time Flies. Dark Queen is such a good concept. I haven't heard of it. This is so funny. Hello, Indie Game Awards. Thank you very much for the award. Truly fluttered. I'm so excited. I'm truly fluttered. I'm so excited to I have to walk it off. Thanks also from Michael and Raphael. I didn't read the whole thing. Win an award. That's so good. He plays a Souls-like boss and upgrade yourself as the hero comes to you over and over. Oh, that is so cool.
New Zealand and the Pacific Islands. Representing ANZ and Frosty Games is Amy Potter Jarman.
Hi, I'm Amy, founder and one of the 5 organisers behind Frosty Games. Our next award honours the outstanding achievements of indies based in Australia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. This region may be physically separated by a whole lot of water down at the edge of the globe, but we don't let that stop us from shipping some of the very best indie games in the world, as this incredible list of titles goes to show. Here are the nominees for the ANZ Indie Award. Abiotic Factor by Deepfield Games. The Drifter by Powerhoop.
Yeah, Drifter. I gotta play this one too.
Mars First Logistics by Shape Shop.
This one looks really cool too. But
Proximate by Kane Maddox.
the design for this is fantastic.
Hollow Knight Silk Song by Team Cherry.
This is probably gonna win this, right? And then win this and Game of the Year.
Popo by Witchbeam.
Man, I hope Claire Obscure doesn't win Game of the Year. Bedtime routine for
And
the
the
fam.
Indie
Be
Game
right
Award
back.
goes
Okay.
to
Hey there, can't
The
say
Drifter by Power.
Logan's winter concert. I'll watch later. Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by.
G'day.
And I'll see you in a little bit,
I'll
Nate.
just adjust this for those watching from the wrong hemisphere. That should be better.
Watching from the
nice to see
wrong
one making
hemisphere.
A comedy game. It would have been all dad jokes all the time. Thank you. This is amazing. I think just to be nominated alongside such awesome games was like mind blowing. There's so many cool games that I absolutely adore that have come out of Australia and New Zealand the last year. We're really punching above our weight down here, I think. It's so cool to see. Despite industry hardships and all that stuff, been amazing. Massive thanks to the team, Barney, Alex, and Matt, just like killed it on the art. Louis and Mitch for the killer soundtrack. Adrian, the other voice actors, just like brought the characters to life in such an amazing, magical way. It was so cool. Like everyone else, like it's a small team.
I'm gonna be right
but
back. I'm
there's
just gonna
so
grab
many
water.
people that help. And such an awesome community we have around us as well. Like really makes it possible. Personally, I think this means so much to me. It's a game I worked on for 6 going on 7 years now, so it's a massive chunk of my life, and to be recognized like this makes it extra, is extra special, and especially for a genre which I really adore. Like the point and click genre is really dear to my heart. It's one that's not celebrated as much as some of the other indie genres, I think, but it's one I absolutely love, so it really means a lot. Now I'll adjust this back to so I can watch the rest of the awards. Thanks again, and ta-ra.
All right, I'm back.
There were 2 pieces
Just
of
have to get
feedback
some water.
that stood out the most from our inaugural ceremony. Genre categories and the fact that you wanted to voice your support for your favorite indies. So, we opened the polls and asked you to pick your favorite indies within specific genres and, of course, overall. Here are your 2025 community picks. Action game.
I didn't know there was a
Hades
community
2.
pick vote. I need to make sure I pay attention to this next year.
Adventure game, Hollow Knight, Silksong.
Okay, nice.
Horror game, Repo. Interactive fiction, Date Everything. Multiplayer game, Peak. Puzzle game, Blueprints.
Nate, Blueprints won something.
Role-playing game, Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Simulation game, Schedule 1. Strategy game, The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. Survival game, Aviotic Factor. And community game of the year, Hollow Knight, Silksong.
Is there a way to mute?
Fantastic gameplay design is what hooks us as players. Crisp mechanics, alluring flow states, and even hundreds of variations.
Maybe
on
this
Flame
is the one that
Princess. Please
Blueprints is
welcome
going to win
Tony
for.
Howard Arias and Abby Howard from Black Tabby Games.
Hi, I'm Abby Howard.
And I'm Tony Howard Arias, and the two of us make up Black Tabby Games, a studio focused on branching narratives.
We're honored to be presenting the award for Best Gameplay Design, which sits at the intersection of so many things, including smooth mechanics, challenging difficulty curves, and keeping players on their toes and immersed in what they're playing.
And for us, it's mostly about giving players way too many sentences they can click on. Here are the nominees for gameplay design. Absalom by Dotemu, Guard Crush Games, and Supa Monks.
Ball Pit by Kenny Sun.
Dawnfolk by Darren Keller.
Hades 2 by Supergiant Games.
Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Cherry.
Keep Driving by YCJY Games.
Look Outside by Francis Colum.
Ooh by Nama Takahashi, Tiny Cactus Studio.
Oh, I love this game.
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo by Pocket Trap.
The King is Watching by Hypnohead.
I heard The King is Watching is really good. Ooh, that animation looks really cool. Damn, so many people for game.
And the Indie
It's
Game
gonna be
Award
Ball Pit.
goes to Ball Pit by Kenny.
Yeah, I should have bet on
Kenny.
this.
So many of us have lost dozens of hours to your game, and it's great to see those lost hours finally coalesce into physical form.
Kenny unfortunately wasn't able to record an acceptance speech for the award, so we're accepting it on his behalf.
Thank you so much for your hard work, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next.
I think this game looked okay. I think Pipistrello looked better. Silksong, Ball Pit just won
Black
because a lot of
Voices
people
in
played it.
Gaming is committed to increasing Black representation and inclusion within the gaming industry. Representing the growing and thriving community of Black game developers is co-founder and director Justin Woodward.
What is poppin', everybody? It's your boy Justin Woodward, co-founder of the Mixed Media Indie Exchange, and of course Black Voice in Gaming, part of the nonprofit organization Experience Studios, which was made to help underrepresented developers get access to funding, visibility, discoverability, mentorship, and networking for their entrepreneurial growth. And we're partnered with the Indie Game Awards this year to showcase some of the best and brightest Black game developers that release games in 2025.
Yeah, this is a great award too.
The Black Voices in Gaming nominees are Avid Neon by Cryo GX, Althea, The Wrath of a Fairy by Marslit Games,
Ooh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown by Strange Scaffold, Spirit Swap, Lo-Fi Beats to Match 3-2 by Soft Knot Week.
What?
Sorry We're Closed by Alamo.
Yeah, sorry we're closed.
And Sunken Stones by Sprite Wrench.
I think Sorry We're Closed is gonna win. That's what I'm thinking.
And the winner is
Either Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or
The
what?
Wrath of a Fairy by Marslit Games.
That did look like a pretty big game.
Ciao, sono Andrea, sono invitato di Marzit Games e come prima cosa voglio dire grazie. Grazie per questo award perché onestamente non ce l'aspettavamo, è stata una bella sorpresa. Come seconda cosa voglio ringraziare mio fratello, l'altra metà del team, perché riesce ogni volta a trovare qualcosa di sbagliato in quello che facciamo e questo ci aiuta a creare qualcosa di migliore ogni volta. E un ringraziamento speciale va sicuramente a tutte le persone che hanno giocato al gioco, tutte le persone che anche solo hanno creduto in quello che facciamo, in quello che abbiamo fatto, veramente grazie. E questo è tutto, speriamo di vederci per il nostro prossimo gioco.
I'm kind of glad that they do the award show like this and it's not like the Game Awards because there's such an awkward cringiness sometimes to the Game Awards.
Hi, I'm Gabby D'Arienzo. I'm the co-creator of games like A Mortician's Tale, and most recently Seasonal at Cemetery, which I worked on with these lovely people. Seasonal Cemetery is a completely free game where you explore a cemetery that changes in real time with your computer's date and time. The game is inspired by my own experiences exploring cemeteries, but especially during the pandemic, and seeing spaces that we often associate with death just breathe with so much life.
Okay,
During
interesting.
this scary time in the world, I found it oddly comforting to see these cemeteries change and grow with the seasons. I wanted to replicate that experience for players, creating a space for them to grieve and for them to find some catharsis during hard times. I speak on behalf of our whole team when I say thank you so much to the Indie Game Awards for this honor. Something that's really important to us is the ability to make small, gentle games about difficult subjects like death and grief. And it means the absolute world to us that people like our games, that they resonate with our games, and that there's a space for us in this industry to make the kind of games that we do. I hope that this inspires, maybe even encourages other developers to make their own games about difficult subject matters that are personal to them. Speaking from experience, I can say that it's weirdly therapeutic, and I hope you find the same catharsis.
Hey Carly, welcome.
To play the games that you make.
Memorable experiences can punch you straight in the feels.
Watching the Indie Game Awards right now.
The 6 titles that hit the hardest.
Hi everyone, I'm Ria, co-founder
It's been actually really, really good.
of Friends Studio, a 2-person indie team making
Tons of representation.
Fishbowl. Games can hit us harder than we expect. The stories, the moments, the emotions that stay with us long after we put down our controller. This award celebrates indies which moved us the most this year, or frankly, made us ugly cry. Here are the nominees.
Claire
for
Obscure made me
emotional
ugly
impact.
cry.
Afterlove EP by Pixelnasia.
This is a very cute game.
And Roger by Thierry Hand Studio.
I still need to play this one. And Roger.
Don't Get Your Hopes Up by Krish Raghav. Henry Halfhead by
Oh, Henry Halfhead was really, really good. I didn't realize it was going to have a sad story.
Stop by Ivy Road.
This one I hope wins because this was like the game that made me deal with burnout really well. There was like a point where I was doing like 2 to 3 reviews a week and I just burned out, and Wonder Stop's all about.
And Roger by Thierry Hand
Oh, okay, nice. I've heard nothing but good things about this.
Hello, my name is Yona, the creator of Unfrozier. Thank you so much for
I wonder if Ann Rogers a part of the
Unfrozier is a very small, personal game, something you can finish in
Yeah, it's on sale right now.
That is why receiving the emotional impact has meant so much to me. It makes me deeply happy to know that this small work has traveled across the ocean and left an impression on the judges. To those who haven't played it yet, although it is short, I believe Unfrozier offers a very dense and meaningful experience. Since you've discovered the game through this opportunity, I hope you
I just refreshed and I saw that Mail is in here. Mail, are you in here? My homie from across the pond, across the ocean. I figured I actually should have probably hit you up first to be like, hey, I'm going to be streaming.
The Southeast Asian Game Showcase shines the spotlight on the best of Southeast Asian
Southeast
games during the
Asian
summer
Showcase.
festival
Okay,
season.
I don't have my
Representing
pen and
the region are
paper here.
Samantha Lowe, Arif Johan,
Yes,
and
I do.
Nissi
Where is it?
Arcega from the SEA Games Showcase.
Hello, I'm Sam.
I'm Arif.
I'm Nissi. And we're the organizing team for the
Hi,
Southeast
say
Asian
I'll have
Game
to watch
Showcase.
the VOD later. Sorry. No worries, man. I'm just happy that you were able to jump in.
Over the years,
Hope you're doing well.
developers win the hearts of so many, creating experiences as far off as a cafe in futuristic Seattle and as close to home as the streets of Surabaya, Indonesia.
Although developers from the region have long been a part of the global
Southeast
games industry,
Asian Game
with every
Showcase.
year that passes, we see an increasing amount of developers who create truly original experiences. It's exciting to witness the growth of the region, and more importantly, to celebrate the exceptional games released this year.
Here are your nominees for the inaugural Southeast Asian Indie Game Award. Glyphica Typing Survival by Alias Black. Artist Impact by Mas.
Oops.
Urban Jungle by Kylike Games.
I don't know a lot of these games. I knew it the last one, but
Afterlove EP by
okay, I know this one. I'm guessing Afterlove is gonna win here.
Whisper Mountain Outbreak by Toge Productions.
Well, that looks pretty cool.
Set Up a Culinary Adventure by Copyforge.
I heard a lot of good things about Setup. Lots of great indie games.
And the Indie Game Award goes to
Setup, Afterlove.
Artist Impact by Mas.
Ooh.
Hello everyone, I'm Mas, the developer of Artist Impact. I'm truly honored to accept the Southeast Asian Indie Game Awards for Artist Impact. Thank you to the judges, our amazing player, and everyone who supported us along the way. This award means a lot to me, and I'll keep working hard to bring
Carly,
more
it's like
meaningful
1:40 in the morning right now.
Thank
I'm
you
trying
so
to be
much.
as quiet as possible. I need to do a thing where it's like when I stream this late, where it's like 10 subs and I'll scream very loud.
Hi, I'm Alice. This is Chance.
Hello.
And we're the developers of Hyperbeat.
Hyperbeat.
Must kill with the bad look. Hands off the bar while I'm cleaning it.
Hyperbeat is a rhythm action game with a completely original soundtrack, an ensemble cast of characters you can get to know, and some pretty deep character customization.
Hyperbeat is like a roller coaster. It's loud and then it's very soft.
It's a story about being yourself.
Yeah.
And like finding
who that is.
Yeah.
Seems pretty cool. I'm actually going to share this with my friend Jeff because he loves these type of rhythm games.
We're really honored to be included in the Indie Game Awards.
I don't think either Alice or I could have predicted that we would have been a part of the Vanguard class at all.
This is pretty cool.
It is very cool. We never thought that anybody would play the game,
let alone like it.
Purchase it. What does being an indie creator mean to you?
I think being an indie means creative freedom, being yourself.
Indie really just means being authentic and doing what you love, doing things that matter to you.
Thank you.
Play indie games.
Play indie games.
Play indie games.
Between Super Hexagon, Dicey Dungeons, and countless other scores, our next presenter has left you bobbing your head long after you stopped playing the games. Please welcome Chipsel.
I'm Chipsel, and thanks for joining us for the Indie Game Awards.
Damn, Chipsel.
You may know me from Super Hexagon, Dicey Dungeons, Just Shapes and Beats, to name a few. I've been in the industry for
Dicey
over 15
Dungeon
years,
is a
and the
really good
community is
soundtrack.
like no other. We have the grit and the gumption to work together to make amazing things, and I think that's just beautiful. Music can pull you deeper into a game, make you feel things that you didn't expect, and stick with you long after you've put down the controller.
So is Clear Obscure going to win for this
really
too?
Good at using music to lift the experience, whether it's a haunting melody that lingers after the credits, a sweeping score that
Oh
drives the
yeah, I don't
story,
think Morsels
or
is
a
going to get
track that's just a
nominated here.
straight-up banger. The right music can totally transform a game from fun to unforgettable. Here's the nominees for music. Everhood 2, music by Kazakh, KMXP, Sjoerd Keller, Lumoth, Chris Nordgren, Cat God, Beat Tape,
Damn.
Dance Floor is Lava, and INFX.
That was a lot of people.
Hurdling, music by Joel Shock.
Hurdling did have a really good soundtrack. But I think there were some better ones throughout the year. But it was really, really good. It was beautiful, actually.
Rift of the Necrodancer.
Yes.
Music by Danny Baranowski, Alex McCullough, Jules Conroy,
Sam Webster.
Josie Breckner,
Sam Webster.
Sam Webster.
Sam Webster.
And Nick Moisbum.
Sam Webster's my G. The best in the business.
Sonokuni, music by Don Yasakru.
The audio just cut out on my
Sword of the Sea.
Okay. my audio cut out while I was dancing. Sword of the Sea. It's a pretty good soundtrack too.
Wheel World.
Oh shit.
By Johnny Jewel, June, and Orion.
Wheel World, baby. Why am I like this? That was a really good soundtrack
And the
too.
winner is Rift of the Necrodancer.
Yes!
Music by Danny Baranowski, Alex McCullough, Jules
So does that mean that
Conroy,
each one of these
Josie
people won an
Breckner,
award?
Sam Webster, and Nick Moisbum.
Hey, I'm Danny, music director for Rift of the Necrodancer. Thank you for the award. I wanted to thank Brace Yourself Games for making the game and giving me a job, and TikTok Games for helping us make it. I want to thank Sky Climenega for being my hand of the king and helping me so much with many musical tasks and heading up the level design, which is so important to the game. Don't want to forget the artist team, Alex, Jules, Josie, Sam, and Nick. Without their contributions, the soundtrack would not have been what it was. Thank you so much.
And a huge thanks to our level designers, David, Ella, Rox, and Dustin, for helping make some charts that really work with the music to make the game feel really
Yeah,
fun.
it was a fantastic game.
Thank you so much, everybody who voted. Thank you, Brace Yourself Games, Danny Baranowski, of course, all of my other composers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of our team.
Sam, where's Sam?
Thank you.
Yeah, my boy.
Thank you.
Rock and roll, baby.
I love it. They're just like, thank you. The Sam Webster and Nick Nosbaum songs are the best ones on the whole soundtrack.
Better than the indies. Here to tell us about the 6 games that push the boundaries through mechanics and out-of-the-box ideas is Cecia Castillo from No Goblin.
Hi, I'm Cecia from No Goblin. The indie scene is where new ideas thrive, risks pay off.
Those piercings are so sick.
The rest of the industry can only watch and learn from.
Look at the Pikmin flower pot. I'm getting distracted.
Challenge the norm and
But look at the
imagined what's possible. The
look
ones
at the
that remind us why
Pikmin
it's so
flower
important
pot.
to support indie developers. Here are the nominees for innovation. Blueprints by Dogubomb.
So is this where Blueprints wins? Nate, did you put your kids to bed yet?
By Flighty Melon Games Inc.
The flower pot is adorable. Yeah, they released these.
Gas Station Story.
I think
by
they were only in Japan. I don't know if it released in Europe or maybe in the US. Everything releases in the US.
PBJ the Musical by Philip Stollenmayer.
Kai saw this trailer a long time ago and he really liked it.
Ruffy and the Riverside by Socrates Laboratories UG.
This is a very fun game. This game was gigantic.
By Poppy Seed
Whoa, a
Studio Inc.
Playdate game
and Juvie
got nominated. That's fantastic.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Blueprints by Dogubomb.
There we go. Nate, if you can hear me, I know he was putting his kids to bed.
I can't believe I won an Indie Game Award. I'm a big fan, as you might expect from someone who plays only indie games. And part of the reason I play
That's a real G right there.
indie games is because they're so
Glasses and a
innovative.
beard and only plays indie games?
Indie devs are the ones taking, the big risks in the industry. They're the ones that are bending and breaking and birthing new genres and mechanics and design concepts. And I think that indie games are the heart of games because they are the ones pushing the medium forward. So looking at the other nominees, not just in the innovation category, but across all the categories, and there's so many sort of fresh design and concepts that I've never seen in games before. So I am deeply honored to win this award in a company of developers like this and in a year like this, because it has been so innovative. Is it innovative or innovative? I think I say both frequently. I guess that's the cool thing about winning an award like this is I'm not saying it wrong. I'm simply innovating the pronunciation. But seriously, this means a lot, and thanks to the Indie Game Awards jury, and thank you to 6-1 Indie for putting this on every year.
Nice. Soundtrack sounds really good too for this one.
Hey guys, this is Micah with Crashable Studios, and we're so glad people are enjoying the game, and it's such an incredible honor to be chosen as Indie Vanguards. And our game Wildwood Down is a slapstick comedy adventure starring a main character who has Down syndrome. And now our childhood friend Daniel plays this character, and he has
This
Down.
is so sweet.
And we grew up with him, and he's like our brother from another mother. And he did all his own voice acting, and he's like the heartbeat and inspiration of the entire game. It was so incredible to be able to make this game with him. And so part of our story is that about a year and a half into making the game, Daniel was diagnosed with third-degree lung cancer, and he was rushed to the hospital. We didn't know if he was going to live or not, and it was really like a terrible time. And but fans of the game and voice actors of the game sent us videos and messages and gifts while we were in the hospital. And also, while we were there, we got the news that we won this award for diversity, and we sent in a thank you for it. And it was just incredible to see Daniel watch that. Now fast forward like 5 or 6 months later, Daniel's doing like super well. He has a super high probability that he's going to live a full
Oh my god, this is
life, which
beautiful.
incredible. So thanks so much. We're so honored to be chosen as Indie Vanguards, and cheers to everyone enjoying the Indie Game Awards. Peace out, peoples.
The Latin American Games Showcase is a platform that strives to increase the visibility of the video games being
I
developed.
said it earlier. I said at some point this show's gonna make me cry.
The world. Representing the region is producer David
That was
Lucio.
so sweet.
Hey everyone, my name is David Lucio. I'm the founder and director of the Latin American Games Showcase, a platform dedicated to uplift and celebrate the amazing talent of Latin American game developers. The talent coming out of our community is world class and it deserves to be celebrated loudly. And tonight I have the honor to
His
present
mustache
the
is
Latin
world class.
American Game Award, a category that recognizes
Also, the game
passion,
showcase is really
the
good.
resilience, and the original voices that are shaping the future of our industry. And the nominees are: from Ecuador, Despelote by Julián Cordero. and
Despelote is
Sebastián
gonna win. 100% Despelote is gonna win.
From Brazil, Pipistrello and the Course Yo-Yo by
Actually, Pipistrello could win. But I think Despelote is gonna win.
Mexico and the US, Taria and Como by Poppy Seed Studios Inc. and Juvie
I
Productions.
need a playdate, man. How do I get a playdate? Panic, if you're anyone from Panic is watching me, please. Or anyone from Panic watches this, I need a playdate.
From Brazil, Adventure of Samsara by Ilex Games. And from the Dominican Republic, Culebra and the Souls of Limbo by Gala Games.
Despelote.
The Indie Game Award goes to Pipistrello and the Course Yo-Yo by Pocket Trap.
This is in my top 10 for the year.
Olá, Indie Game Awards. 2025 foi um ano incrível para todas as produções da América Latina. E não poderíamos estar mais contentes de receber esse
I
prêmio.
want that plushie. You can only get that plushie if you buy it in the US at GameStop, I
E
think.
imprimimos nele muito da
So
cultura
jealous.
brasileira e da arquitetura também. Em nome de toda a Pocket Trap e toda a equipe, estamos muito orgulhosos por receber esse prêmio e queríamos agradecer todos que jogaram e colaboraram até então. Muito obrigado.
Wow, this game was fantastic. Metroidvania, Zelda-like.
Taking a project from concept to fully realized is quite the undertaking, especially when achieved solo. Here to celebrate the games led by a single full-time developer is Jade Meadows.
Hi, my name is Jade Meadows, and I'm honored to be presenting the award for solo development. Making games is really hard. Games are the intersection of so many different disciplines, from art and animation to programming and writing and game design. Being a solo developer means stretching your creativity across all of these specialties to bring your game to life. For about the past 3 years, I've been doing that for my game, Blue Ridge Hunting, which, by the way, is being published by 6-1 Indie, and you should totally wishlist on Steam. Whether completely solo or with the help of the remarkable contractors, volunteers, or friends, these developers each poured countless hours and endless creativity into bringing their games to life. Here are your nominees for solo development. Tall Trails by Brady Soglin.
This game was really funny.
Lush Foil Photography Sim by Matt Newell.
Ooh, I forgot about this one.
Megabonk by Betty Nad.
I think Megabonk's gonna win.
Naiad by High Warp.
Oh, Naiad was so good.
Build by Lente.
Back this one on Kickstarter.
Vile Exhumed by Kara Cadaver.
This is a really tough category right now.
The Indie Game Award goes to
Megabonk.
Tall Trails.
Tall Trails, yes. Oh, this is such a good game. He's such a goof, a developer.
Hello, I'm Brady Soglin, the developer of Tall Trails, and if you're seeing this, that means Tall Trails has received the Indie Game Award for solo development. So, hooray! Thank you! If you played Tall Trails, you know Tall Trails is a very weird, joyful game. its themes are very close to my heart, so it means a ton to me to see other folks connecting with it like they have. So thank
Super
you all
funny.
very much for that. While I was the only developer of Tall Trails, it definitely wasn't just me. So I want to also thank Dylan Payne, the composer of the soundtrack for Tall Trails.
Yeah, soundtrack's really good too.
Soundtrack's amazing. It really brings the game up a level. So thank you, Dylan, for that. Also want to thank Francesca Carletta Leone for her work QAing the game, and Greg Wolwind, who designed the logo. And then also my partner Phoebe, my friends, my family. Without your support, it would not have been possible to make Tall Trails. So thank you guys very much. Okay, that's all. So long.
Yeah, this game was super funny. The premise of it was just so ridiculous.
The Industry Impact Award is our chance to recognize individuals and organizations who have made remarkable and positive contributions to the indie scene. When discussing
Carly, are you not at
candidates among the
Logan's
curation jury,
whatever it
one
was?
organization consistently stayed at the forefront of our
Winter
minds.
concert?
Their work doesn't always get the main stage spotlight, but the impact they make is a perfect example of why this category exists. But instead of us telling you more, we've invited a few mutual friends to share some words and their own experiences.
My name is Remy Siu, the creative director of 1000 Times Resist.
Ooh.
And I'm so excited to help present this year's recipient for the Industry Impact Award. The first time I learned about game devs of color was in 2020. It was at the beginning of the pandemic, and I had just decided to abandon my career in the arts to try making games for real.
And he killed it.
It was scary, and I knew very little about the indie scene at large, beyond that there were indie games. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in the themes we wanted to explore in 1000 Times Resist. Discovering game devs of color was a kind of revelation, a reminder that there are people out there, peers, who are interested in the same things that inspire you. A reminder that the gaming community is not homogenous, but that there is, and always has been, diversity, both in the people and the games they make. It's a reminder that we should tell our own stories in the ways we yearn to, and not ask permission. There are so many Steam festivals and events out there now, but game devs of color still feels like home. It's where games we make here at Sunset Visitor feel most comfortable in their own skin. So thank you, game devs of color, and congratulations.
Hello and Swadikap. My name is Sanat Busiangkun, and I'm an indie developer based in Bangkok, Thailand.
The game that he's
here to help present this year's recipient.
the game that he's making is so funny.
Award. I remember attending my first Game Devs of Color Expo back in 2021. Looking back at the talks I attended, I'm honestly surprised at how much it's still affecting my work today. I remember seeing Fami's talk, seeing someone from my home region who was so visible in the industry. Someone who just showed the world that, hey, we make games too. For a lot of us, just existing in this industry is kind of rough, but I'm thankful for Game Devs of Color for making this space where people get to find their communities, where devs today get to experience this magical feeling of meeting someone who kind of just understands you. A space where we don't have to justify our presence, where we get to just exist, create, and share. Today, game development is more approachable than ever, yet somehow still as difficult as ever. There's still so many barriers at every step of the way, but for today, let us celebrate the work that Game Devs of Color has done for this industry,
Nice.
along with the work that they'll continue to inspire each and every day.
Hi, I'm C. Bedford from Alamode Games, and I'd like to take a minute to talk about Game Devs of Color and the impact that they've had on the industry. They've certainly given me opportunity to reach a further audience and be able to get what I'm creating out there to more people to see what it is that I'm making. As creators, I think there's nothing more that we want than to connect with other people out there in the world.
I'm not really talking too much, and it's only because
a player or a gamer myself.
It's just nice to listen to some of this amazing stuff. Usually these shows are just ads.
Something I haven't explored before. and I feel that
There we go.
is exactly what Game Devs of Color does, and they do it really well. They put in real conscious effort to find games that may be overlooked simply because of who's creating it and who's behind the desk putting it together. And it's a real shame because I believe there's so many players who,
it's all good.
who are looking for those new experiences. And they do an excellent job, I think, of trying to bridge communities together to find, I don't know, just something to connect with, something more to connect with. And yeah, I believe
Blueprints won for
they
something, but
are
I forgot what it was.
deserving of this award, which I have
Yeah,
the great
I forgot what it
pleasure of
was.
being
I was even gonna note it
presenting,
down, and I totally
which is
forgot.
the Industry Impact Award.
And his
They
speech
are
was really
very
good. He just talked about how he
deserving of
loves
it.
indie games
So
and how he's a big fan of indie games. And I heard
thank
we
you
need to
very
get you
much,
a
Game Devs
play
of
date.
Color, for
Yeah, how do
all
we
that
get
you do.
who do we know at Panic who can get me a play date?
Hi everybody, I'm Kat Small. I'm an independent game developer for over a decade, and I'm also the executive director of Game Devs of Color Inc.
Oh,
And
nice.
our mission is to amplify the creative power held by people of color in games. We are so honored to accept this award on behalf of our entire team.
Yeah, the
Right,
Game
so
Devs of
all
Color
team
really
here.
have been doing some amazing work.
It is me, it's Brian Carr, Brian Chung, GJ Lee. We have so many other amazing folks that help us do our work. We have
It's crazy because I only want to play like
Brittany,
3 or
Danielle,
4 games on the play
Beatrice,
date, but I know the second I have it,
Shanna,
I am going
Chase,
to play the
Josh,
hell out of it.
Katie, Crystal, Martin,
Because there's like
Maria,
some standout ones that I really want to try. But
just so many amazing people. And
the
it really
seasons, I
could
want to
not be
try out every
done
game.
without every single one of those
Take a
folks. So we are
Takahashi's
infinitely
game.
grateful, not just for this award, but also
What's it
for
called?
every person who steps up to build
It's kind of like
the future
UFO 50 where there are hidden gems. Yeah.
Online conference, the Game Devs
So
of Color
many.
Expo started 10
Those
years
glasses
ago.
are fantastic.
Every September, we provide developers of color a platform to speak beyond token diversity 101 talks and share their expertise and best practices through panels, talks, and interviews. The event extends beyond our global audience into our local events too. We threw 14 watch parties for this last expo, and they were really fun.
Nice.
You should go next year. We also provide a lot of other opportunities through our GDOC Expo Direct and our Steam sale, which reaches hundreds of
Nate,
thousands
I'm going to
of
be honest with you. I did not notice that
so
skeleton until you said something.
Thank you so much for recognizing
So
the effort we
you're
put in each year
100%.
In a world where hegemonic entities merely check off their diversity checklist in order to profit off of tokenism.
Yeah,
only
100%.
to either
Those
abandon
classes didn't work.
marginalized once it's no longer useful. We band together in solidarity, resilience,
What's that microphone
care,
noise?
and celebration. We strive to be the most
Me
pro-developer
either. Where did that
community.
skeleton come
That
from?
means we
Yeah,
don't
was that there
charge
the whole
dev
time?
fees. We don't use any unpaid volunteer labor. We pay all contributors.
Oh,
We make
amazing.
our content accessible online with captions. We provide scholarships for in-person opportunities.
I've
We
joined
give away
both
over $400,000 in no
the last
strings grant funding
2 years
to
of
help
Game Devs
promising
of
game
Color
creators build sustainable
to check out the shows.
businesses, forming or expanding their
But I think
scene.
I'm going to stream
Because we put developers
whatever it is the next time.
We invest back into the community and in the next generation of game creators. So thank you to the Indie Game Awards jury for the honor. And
I want to
thank
reach
you
out to
all
someone
for
there,
the time and
see
attention.
what I can do to help out.
Our call to action is for you to join together with us in solidarity. We fight to create a better games industry that is intersectional and equitable. So come visit us at gamedevsofcolor.org and see how you can take part in the movement of creating an industry where the underrepresented are included from the very beginning and not just an afterthought.
Well, we've come to the final award of the night. It's the big one.
Here to pass the torch and present Game of the Year on behalf of Local Thunk is Wout van Helderen from PlayStack.
Hey everyone, this is Wout from PlayStack. Last year, Local Thunk and PlayStack had the honor to receive the Indie Game of the Year at the Indie Game Awards. This year, we are delighted to pass that forward to the next big game of 2025. Now, we always say indie games are the lifeblood of this industry, and 2025 has proven that once again. Now, all these nominees and some others that might have just escaped the list are all
It's gonna be
worthy
Silk
of your
Song.
time and recognition. Of course, there can only be one winner, so let's take a look at the nominees. Absalon by Dotemu, Guard Crash Games, and Supermonks. And Roger by
And Roger already won.
Blueprints.
Blueprints already won.
Citizen Sleeper 2.
Citizen Sleeper 2 already won.
Jump Over the Age.
Clair Obscur already won.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33 by Sandfall Interactive.
Clair Obscur.
Consumi by Jenny Zhao Xia.
Consumi winning would be pretty nuts.
Ji On Lee
Not nuts in a bad way. It'd be pretty good.
and Ken Koda Snyder.
Yeah, but Expedition 33 already won. Didn't they say you can only win one?
Hades 2 by Supergiant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong by
It should be Silksong, right? Because if Expedition already won,
Keep Driving by YC.
Keep Driving could win too. Keep Driving was really good. Not gonna lie.
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo by
And Pipistrello won something as well while you were gone. Silksong or Hades 2?
And the winner is Clair
Don't.
Obscur.
Oh my god, no. Why? No. Oh, Nom's not
The
wins.
entire team at Sandfall, I want to say a massive thank you to the Indie Game Awards jury for nominating and awarding us with both Debut Game and Game of the Year tonight. It's an incredible honor, and standing here among so many talented creators we admire is
The dog is trying to get in.
What began as a solo passion project couldn't have turned into the game Expedition 33 is today, without the immense dedication of our dev team, our publisher Kepler, the people who believed in us long before anyone else did, and our community who helped us become what we are today. We keep an indie heart and spirit, and we are
I'm
honored
blocking
to be
some people's
recognized
faces.
alongside so many incredible games.
So you can see everybody.
Being an independent studio in this industry is tough enough, and we feel incredibly lucky to be where we are.
The best
today.
part of Expedition 33 winning stuff is the way the team has showed up for everything. Yeah, it's always been
The other nominees
different.
are all fantastic, and we pretty
It's
much
cool that they did it like
fully
this too,
and love
since they were
all
able
of
to show the whole team.
Especially blueprints. But we also gathered a list of our team's favorite indie games this year we want to give a shout out to.
Oh,
This is
nice.
Tiny Bookshop, The Seance of Blake Manor, Sword of the Sea, and for our fellow JRPG enjoyers, The 100-Line Last Defense Academy, and Trails in the Sky First Chapter.
Wait, isn't the 100 line that was the one you were talking about?
This moment, and incredibly motivated to keep pushing ourselves.
I knew Nate was gonna lose it.
Thank you again to the Indie Game Awards for these incredible honors, and thank you all for celebrating with us. Bye-bye.
Oh man, these songs still give me goosebumps. This game was amazing.
The second annual Indie Game Awards is officially in the books. Congratulations to all nominees and recipients, and a huge thank you to our unbelievable.
I can say if this is the second year, I think they knew that the Game Awards were no fun.
all our fellow showcases, journalists, content creators, institutes, organizations, and more who made tonight possible. Thank you. And of course,
You're
our
welcome. It was all because of me.
believing in the mission of the IGAs.
Finally, thank you all for watching and hopefully cheering along from the comfort of your homes. It hasn't been a good year. We faced countless layoffs and closures driven by corporate greed and the allure of AI, both in development and journalism. The outside world remains a nightmare fueled by war, genocide, and mass starvation. Here at home, families continue to be torn apart, women's rights and freedom of choice remain at risk, and the safety and security of our queer, trans, and BIPOC communities are threatened every day. But you know what? Despite all the bad, we're here together tonight celebrating the good. Keep using your voice to make a positive impact. Don't be afraid to speak out against the real bad eggs who hold way too much power. Don't be afraid to show your support for Gaza and a free Palestine.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to be a loud ally for underrepresented cultures, communities, and people altogether. That voice of yours is what's going to bring out the good. Maybe one day it'll lead us
Fuck
to
yeah.
a future where
6-1 indie, that's what's up.
biggest problem. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sure would. Slowly but surely, though, we'll get there. And if you're angry about anything that he just mentioned, politely read the room. The Indie Game Awards will return in 2026. In the meantime, explore the IGA's Steam event and celebrate the scene well beyond the credits.
Oh, man.
Until next time, thank you, happy holidays, and keep supporting independent, human-crafted art.
Amazing. If that's year 2, I can't imagine how good year 3 is going to be. I think that read the room comment was explicitly pointed at Asmund Gold. Yeah, man. What a fucking dickhead. I saw like a clip of him talking about something, and I don't watch his garbage trash content. And I got like a minute and a half in, and the amount of times he threw the R word out, calling people idiots and making fun of black people and people of color, everything, it was disgusting. He was already dogging on this show, and it hadn't even started yet. Yeah, he was doing it like 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah, it was despicable behavior. He was disgusting. Also, dude lives with like cockroaches, and he's like rich. Okay, what a way to end the show. Fuck Aspen Gold. Thank you guys for sticking by. I don't like when YouTube does this. It just shows that I watch Rick Glassman videos. Yep, thank you for checking out the show for the Indie Game Awards. It was a really great show. I at one point I said I was going to cry, and I did. So that was fun. Beautiful moment. But yeah, it was a great show. Thanks for stopping by. Lots of great winners and lots of great games. I hope you guys check out some of those games. I know I have a list of a few of them, and there's a sale on Steam and Switch and everything right now, so pick up some games. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm going to go to bed because it's 2 a.m. Have a great night, guys. Much love. Peace. GG. Bye. Yes, definitely I need to sleep.